There. Diana, can you please read?
Lesson C. So what you're saying is
Yes, what do you see in the picture?
a conversation.
Yes, a conversation. We're going to see. So, what you're saying is, but what is that? It's a conversation strategy. And Leslie, can you read the strategy, please? No? Leslie, what about you? Can you read the strategy?
Yeah, drawing conclusions.
Drawing conclusions. Now, can you tell me what do you think that means? Drawing. That's interesting. What is drawing conclusions?
Like imagine some conclusions.
What?
Like imagine some conclusions.
Imagining. Okay. Yes. It means to come up, like you said, imagine to come up with a conclusion. Yes. With a summary. Yes. Imagine a conclusion. Very good. Hello, Eduardo. Okay. What do you see in the picture?
Here.
The earth.
The earth. Yes. The earth. That's good. What do you see now?
An astronaut.
An astronaut. That's right. And this? What is this?
Oh.
How would you say that? Spaceships? I don't know.
A spaceship? Yes, a spaceship.
Yes? Okay.
Yeah. A spaceship. There you go. What about a space tourism? What do you guys think about a space tourism?
I think it's a good topic to talk about with your friends and the people because actually 2 days ago, a multi-millionaire did a trip with a team. His
Yeah, what's
name,
his name?
Richard, I don't know, I don't remember, but it's Richard.
Okay, Richard.
He's from the UK. Yeah.
Yes, he did a trip, right? Yes. Now, what do you see here?
And a special
A spaceship?
spaceship.
Yes. Now, let's read the propaganda. Can you read, Liliana, please?
Book your place in space and go on the voyage
Voyage.
of a lifetime.
Yes. Book your place in space. Book, make a reservation of your place in space and go on a voyage, a trip, an adventure of a lifetime. Would you guys go into space for an adventure?
Yes.
All right, Eduardo, yes. What about the ladies?
I don't.
No.
I wouldn't like.
You wouldn't. What about Liliana? I'm sorry, Diana and Leslie? Would it be scary? Look at the advertisement from a website. Do you think space tourism will ever become popular? That's the first question we have to answer. Do you think space tourism will ever become popular? What do you think, guys?
Yes, I think.
Yes, you think so?
I agree.
Do you agree?
The tourism will ever become popular between rich
Among rich people, okay. Would it appeal to you?
Teacher, what is appeal?
Appeal, that it attracts. Would
Attract.
it be
Okay.
attractive to you? Would it be interesting? Would it be worth trying to you?
To me, it's scary.
It's scary. Yes, it's scary. And the last question, why or why not?
Who's not dreaming about go to the space?
One more time, Leslie.
Who's not dreaming go to the space?
Who is not dreaming going to space?
Yeah.
So you want to go to space?
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Leslie doesn't want to. You know, when I was young, I wanted to go. Now it's like not so much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, currently, the space travel, I think it's only for rich people around the world. But I think in the future will be something normal.
Yes, it might be normal in the future. What do you think, Diana? Nothing. All right. Now, please, let's read this one by one. Leslie, you begin, please. No, Diana, can you read that, please?
Travel at 3 times to speed of sound. 2015 mph. 5,000.
2,500
500, yes.
miles per hour, which is the same as 4,000 kilometers per hour.
Okay.
All right. Eduardo, can you read the next one, please?
Experience the sensation of total silence, 68 miles, 110 km above the Earth.
Kilometers above the Earth.
Okay.
Yes. And Liliana, can you read the last one, please?
Feel the freedom of being weightless as you float in the air.
As you float. Now, does any of this seem appealing to you? Maybe travel at the speed of
No.
no? The sensation of total silence? Being
No.
weightless and float in the
Yeah,
air?
maybe.
Maybe that. Okay, very good. Guys, what do you think? All right, now listen. Would they like to go in this trip? All you gotta do is listen and tell me if they would or they wouldn't. Are you ready?
I read this
Yes, teacher.
article that said people would be taking vacations in space within a couple of decades. Can you imagine going into space? It would be such a weird sensation.
Weird in what way? Isn't it just like being on a plane? Only higher up?
Yeah, being weight and floating around.
Oh, you mean eating your lunch upside down? Yeah, that would be weird.
But it'd be fascinating, like the trip of a lifetime. A voyage into the unknown.
So what you're saying is you could live out your Star Trek fantasy. I think I'd prefer to keep my feet on the ground.
So I guess you won't be coming then, when I blast off into outer space?
I doubt it. You know I don't even like roller coasters.
Okay, so you heard the audio. Would they like to go on this trip? Guys, what do you? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Would they like to go? You have
I could,
a man and a woman speaking. I don't know their names. All I know is that one of them would like to go, but one of them wouldn't like to go. Do you know who?
He would like to go, but she don't would like to go.
One more time, please, Leslie.
He would like to go,
Uh-huh.
but she don't want.
She wouldn't like to go.
Wouldn't like to go.
Okay. Now, what does Gwen think about going into space? How about Haifang? Now, give me your opinion. Well, no, not your opinions. I'm sorry. Give me their opinions. Okay, what are their opinions about going into space? Are you ready?
Yes.
I read this article that said people would be taking vacations within a couple of decades. Can you imagine going into space? It would be such a weird sensation.
Weird in what way? Isn't it just like being on a plane, only higher up?
Yeah, but imagine being weightless and floating around.
Oh, you mean eating your lunch upside down? Yeah, that would be weird.
But it'd be fascinating, like the trip of a lifetime. A voyage into the unknown.
So what you're saying is you could live out your Star Trek fantasy. I think I'd prefer to keep my feet on the ground.
So I guess you won't be coming then, when I blast off into outer space?
I doubt it. You know I don't even like roller coasters.
All right, guys. So what do you think? What are their opinions?
I think he would like to travel in space, but she doesn't because she prefers to keep the feet on the ground.
Okay, what about him? What does he think about going into space?
um,
Yeah,
he
it
would
will
like
be
to go,
a weird sensation, but
It would be a weird sensation. Okay. Yes, Liliana, go ahead.
he would like to go to the space because he find fascinating go to the moon.
Going to the moon. Okay, so it would be fascinating. What did you say, Eduardo?
about him,
Yes, you said, yeah,
he said that it will be a weird sensation.
a weird sensation.
Yeah.
Yes. Any other opinions? No? Let's check it out. I want to show you the story. Don't open your books yet. Not yet. I want you to look at the computer, read the dialogues, but also listen to the audio at the same time as you read.
I read this article that said people would be taking vacations in space within a couple of decades. Can you imagine going into space? It would be such a weird sensation.
Weird in what way? Isn't it just like being on a plane, only higher up?
Yeah, but imagine being weightless and floating around.
Oh, You mean eating your lunch upside down? Yeah, that would be weird.
But it'd be fascinating, like the trip of a lifetime. A voyage into the unknown.
So what you're saying is you could live out your Star Trek fantasy. I think I'd prefer to keep my feet on the ground.
So I guess you won't be coming then, when I blast off into outer space?
I doubt it. You know I don't even like roller coasters.
There. So what do you think about, well, who wants to go? The first question is who wants to go?
When?
When wants to go, right? Where does it say it? Right there. And right there is the answer. Right here, he will go into outer space and she won't be coming, correct? And
Yes.
what are their opinions? What is Wen's opinion about going into space? It would be such a weird sensation. Yes, Liliana, good job. What else? Another opinion. Imagine me weightless and floating around. Okay. Another one. One more. A voyage into the unknown. Yes. One more. There is one more. It would be fascinating, like the trip of a lifetime. That's the other opinion. Now, what is her opinion?
Teacher, I heard voyage into the moon, but he says a voyage into the unknown.
Unknown, a voyage into the
Unknown.
unknown.
Unknown. I hear moon.
Yes, there you go. I prefer to keep my feet on the ground. What else? What's another opinion about going into space? If you can't find it, I'll show you. Just like being on a plane, only higher up. That is the other opinion. Okay, guys? Now tell me, who do you agree with and who you don't agree with? I'm gonna erase this. I'm gonna mark with pink her opinions. Just like being on a plane, only higher up. I prefer to keep my feet on the ground. And he says another one. Weightless and floating around. A voyage into the unknown. Right there.
I agree with high funk
You agree with High Fang. Very good. Why?
because I prefer to keep my feet on the ground. I don't like this. I wouldn't like to go to the space
Okay, very good. What about the rest of you? Who do you agree with?
Hi, Pan.
High Fang too? Why?
I think it's the same as Liliana.
Okay, very good, Diana. Thank you. Leslie, Eduardo? Okay, let's go for the next one. Liliana, can you read, please?
Notice how high funk and when draw conclusions from what the other one says using expressions like this.
Like
Find
this,
examples in the conversation.
like this.
Like, okay, like this.
Diana, can you read, please?
You mean, so you're saying that? So what you're saying is, so I guess then.
There. Now, we need to find examples in the conversation. What are the examples? You mean complete sentence? Another one? Very good. Yes. One more. There. So I guess you won't be coming then. Now, look at these expressions. The first one is eating your lunch upside down. Does he say that? Does Wen say that, those words?
No,
No. Is she incorrect? Do you think she's incorrect when she said this about Wen? Or is she correct? Is correct, right? Why? Because he says, imagine being weightless and floating around. So she's drawing a conclusion. She's coming up or she's imagining the result, the summary of what he says. So you mean eating your lunch upside down. Okay, so that is a conversation strategy. You use these expressions to draw conclusions, to think, okay, so what you imply, what you mean, what you're saying, what you want to say is this. The next example is right there. So what you're saying is you could live your Star Trek fantasy. Does he say that? Live out my Star Trek fantasy? Or he doesn't? He doesn't say that, but he says it'd be fascinating, a trip of a lifetime, a voyage into the unknown. So with all of those little sentences that Wen says, Hai Fang says, ah, so if for you is fascinating and for you is a trip of a lifetime and for you is a voyage into the unknown, that means that you want to live your Star Trek fantasy. Yes, that's drawing a conclusion. And the last one, let's check out the last one. So I guess like here, so I guess that then you won't be coming then when I blast off into outer space. Does she say that? That she won't be coming? No, she doesn't say that. What she says is, I prefer to keep my feet on the ground. What does that mean? I don't want to go.
Yeah,
So because
she
she says
prefers to stay on the earth.
she prefers to stay on Earth. Okay. So because she said that, he draws a conclusion. He imagines a result. All right. So then you're not coming when I go. Okay. That is drawing a conclusion. Do you have any questions? Let's practice the conversation, guys. Please.
Who starts?
You start, please. You start.
Okay. I read this article that said people could be taking vacations in space within a couple of decades. Can you imagine going into space? It would be such a weird sensation.
Eduardo, next, please.
Yeah, we're in what way? Isn't it just like being on a plane, only higher up?
Diana, please.
Yeah, but imagine being windless and floating around.
Leslie.
Oh, you mean eating your lunch upside down? Yeah, that would be weird.
Liliana.
But it'd be fascinating, like the trip of a lifetime, a voyage into the unknown.
Okay. Eduardo, you're next.
So what you're saying is you could live out your Star Trek fantasy. I think I'd prefer to keep my feet on the ground.
And Diana.
So I guess you won't be coming then when I blaze off into outer space.
When I blast off.
Blast.
And Leslie, please.
I don't even like roller coasters.
Can you repeat? I didn't hear you. Please.
I bought it,
I doubt it.
I bought it,
I doubt it.
doubt it,
I doubt it.
doubt it. It, I don't even like roller coasters.
Okay, thank you guys. Now complete the rest of the conversation. So they kept talking. Complete the rest of the conversation with the expressions above. Then practice. Now with the expressions, which expressions do you need to use here? These expressions. You mean, so you're saying that, so what you're saying is, and I guess. Go ahead and please open your books, page 108. What page is it, Diana?
Um, is 110.
110. Oh my God. I said 8, huh? So it's 110.
110.
Yes. Tell me when you're ready. Hello, teacher.
Hi, teacher.
All right. Let me know when you're finished, please.
Sorry for being late, teacher.
You're okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Are you excited or are you nervous?
Nervous. I'm nervous.
Why?
I haven't finished my material.
Good luck.
Yes, I've been having fun. I've been having fun, as you said.
That's good. That's a never-ending story, though.
I know. It's like, and every time that you finish something, it's like, oh, I can improve this. I should have done this. It's like, okay, but no. But yeah, let's wait for the best.
Yes. Good luck.
Thank you.
Guys, are you finished? Diana, Leslie, Liliana.
Yes, I finished.
Okay, good. Leslie, are you finished? What? Can you repeat that, Leslie, please?
Can you hear me?
What did you say?
Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can. Can you repeat what you said earlier?
Yes. What?
Are you finished, Leslie?
Yes.
Very nice. Liliana? Liliana? All right, Diana, Leslie, please compare your answers.
Yeah, I just don't think going into space will be my thing. So I guess you find it too scary.
Well, I have. So you're saying that you find it too scary.
Can you
So
repeat
you're
that? Yeah,
saying
continue. Yeah, continue.
it's not worth the risk then?
Can you repeat, please?
So what you're saying is you never go bungee jumping or skydiving?
Yeah, well, I would. You mean it's just not worth the risk then?
Okay,
Oh,
so
you're in the last one. You're in the last one.
yeah.
The last one I have. So what you're saying is,
Okay, so let's see what can we put on the first one.
So I guess,
No.
no?
so you're saying that?
So you're saying that, or
You mean?
okay, very good. Next. Okay, let me type here. So you're saying that you'd find it too scary. Very good. Next, number two. We can say you mean. Oh, but we have then. When you have then, what do you use?
I guess.
I guess. All right, and the last one.
So what you're saying is,
Perfect. Good job. So what you're saying, very good. Please practice, ladies. Eduardo, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Liliana, are you here?
I disconnect because my internet is not working.
Yes, it happens. But Liliana hasn't spoken either, so I'm not sure if she's having trouble or she stepped away for a minute. Please practice the conversation.
Okay, who start?
You start, please.
Okay. Yeah, I just don't think going into space will be my thing.
So you're saying that you find it too scary?
Yeah, imagine being in a tiny cabin with no chance of escaping an emergency.
I guess it's just not worth the risk then.
Exactly.
So where you're saying is you never go bungee jumping or skydiving?
No way.
All right, so I think Liliana is having a problem with her internet. That's too bad. All right, let's continue with the next step. Oh, but first, let's continue. Strategy plus, in what way? You can use in what way to ask for more details about someone's ideas or opinions. It'd be such a weird experience. What is the new expression or what is the most important word? Weird. It'd be such a weird experience. And she asks, weird in what way? So what she was asking for is more details, more information, to be more specific. Now, listen to the start of 5 conversations. They're going to say in what way. Check who says in what way, where, and when. And then we're going to check some answers, but please close your books. Okay, close your books. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, what do you see in the pictures?
A ship trip, a
A ship
space
trip?
trip.
A what?
An astronaut eating pizza.
An astronaut eating pizza.
Astronaut
Okay.
eating pizza.
Okay, very good. What else do you see?
Um, an astronaut discovering a new place.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
The colonization of other planets.
Very good. Colonization of another planet. Very good. And the other picture?
Mm. Someone
A
ordinary.
man in a capsule in outer space. All right. Listen and check. Okay.
1.
Eating meals in space would be so weird.
Weird in what way?
Well, imagine your pizza floating around.
2. Space travel must be bad for the environment.
In what way?
Well, for one thing, it pollutes the atmosphere. 3.
Going into space would be terrifying.
Terrifying in what way?
You can't escape if something goes wrong.
4.
Sitting in a tiny cabin would be frustrating.
Frustrating in what way?
I'd want to be outside doing a spacewalk.
5.
A space vacation would be life-changing.
In what way?
You'd never look at things in the same way again.
All right, guys. So let's check it out. Eating meals in space will be so weird. Weird in what way?
Imagine pizza floating.
Okay. Space travel must be bad for the environment. In what way? Did you hear the
Still
audio?
population.
Well, for one thing, it pollutes the atmosphere.
Okay. Going into space would be terrifying. In what way?
If something goes wrong, you can escape.
Okay. Sitting in a tiny cabin would be frustrating. In what way?
Imagine walk in the space.
Imagine what?
Imagine try to walk in the space.
Okay. Is that what it said?
I don't know.
A space vacation would be life-changing.
You never look at things at the same idea.
All right. Go ahead, open your books and choose your answer. What do you guys have for number one?
Letter E.
E? What about number two?
D.
D as in David? Three?
B.
B. Number four?
A.
And number five?
C.
All right, listen and check.
One.
Eating meals in space would be so weird.
Weird in what way? 2.
Space travel must be bad for the environment.
In what way?
I'm sorry, I thought I had put the complete audio, but I guess I don't have a complete audio. So let's check your answers. So eating meals in space would be so weird. In what way? Well, imagine your pizza floating around. Very good. Number two, D. Space travel must be bad for the environment. D. It pollutes the atmosphere. Number three, going into space would be terrifying. B. You can't escape if something goes wrong. Number four, sitting in a tiny cabin would be frustrating. A. I'd want to be outside doing a spacewalk. And a space vacation would be life-changing. C. You'd never look at things in the same way again. Very good. Those are the correct answers. Now, please practice. Remember, you have to ask this question. Okay. So basically, all of this is student A. Student A. Alfred, Anna, Alex, Ale, Armand, Albert. In this question is letter B. Beto, Betty, Bob. Okay. So go ahead and ask and answer the questions, please. Let's see. Let's begin with Diana, then Eduardo, Leslie, and Liliana, please. Go one and one. Once again, Diana, Eduardo, Leslie, Liliana, please.
Okay. Eating meals in space will be so weird.
In what way?
Teacher, I have to say the answer or the question?
What do
Or
you think?
the number two?
Let's imagine. What do you have to say? Let's take a look at the context. What would be your participation?
In what way?
In what way? And who answers?
Diana.
Diana, that's correct.
Okay.
Very good. Continue.
Let's
Please.
begin again.
Yes, please, again.
Okay. Eating meals in space will be weird.
In what way?
In what way?
I mean, I just can imagine all of my food floating around.
Very good. Let's continue. Now, Eduardo, number two, please.
Space travel must be bad for the environment.
What way?
Well, for one thing, it pollutes the atmosphere.
Going into space will be terrifying.
In what way?
You can escape if something goes wrong.
Sitting in a teeny cabin would be frustrating.
In what way?
I'd want to be outside doing a spacewalk.
A space vacation will be life-changing.
In what way?
Never look at things in the same way again.
All right, guys, are you finished?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. What do you see in the screen?
People scuba diving.
Yes, scuba diving. And this?
People in parachute.
That's paragliding. Does it seem interesting to you?
Okay.
Or is not interesting? No, not interesting.
It's a
Next.
scale me. It's a scale for me.
I imagine. What about this? What do you think about it? Is it interesting? Is it scary as well? Let's read. Number 3, strategies, a different travel experience. Read, Diana, please.
Fill in the first two blanks in each conversation with expression from the lesson. Then choose a comment in the box to complete each conversation. Practice.
All right, so you have to do two things. First, fill in the first two blanks in each conversation with expression from the lesson. What expressions? You mean, so you're saying that, so what you're saying is, or so I guess then. The first two blanks, that would be this. That was the first, and this will be the first second. And then it says, then choose a comment in the box to complete each conversation. Now, which comment? Oh, the comments are right here. Right there. Now you have your expressions and you have your comments. And again, first your expressions that you learned on this lesson. And then on the third one, a comment. Now go ahead and do all of the three conversations. That's conversation 1, then conversation 2, and then conversation 3. Go ahead and fill them up, complete them, and after a couple of minutes, we'll come back and check them. Okay? All right, begin. How are you doing, guys? Are you finished?
Not yet.
No? Let me know when you're finished.
I finished.
Okay, so who said it's finished?
Diana.
Very good, Diana. What about Leslie and Eduardo and Liliana? Are you finished? Guys?
Almost.
Almost, okay. Very good. Eduardo, Leslie? Okay, let's give him one more minute, Diana, okay?
Okay.
I finished, teacher.
All right, so let's check it out. Okay, perfect. Diana and Liliana are finished. Eduardo and Leslie, are you finished?
No, teacher, sorry, my internet is not working.
But are you finished with the exercise in your book?
No.
Or continue, please continue. Leslie, are you finished? Okay, please, Liliana and Diana, please compare your answers. Please.
And the first line, in what way? Terrifying in what way?
Yes.
What do you think?
I agree with you.
In the line B, so what you are saying is you'd be scared.
Yes, I have the same.
And the next, exactly, it would be like spending your vacation in prison.
Yes. Okay, so
Okay. And the second,
what?
you want to continue?
Yes. In the first line, have I'm not sure what you mean. Boring in what way?
I agree.
The next one. So you're saying that an adventure is something you organize yourself?
I have the same answer.
The last one is no. An adventure is something that just happened. Nobody organized it.
I agree with you.
Okay, and the last one.
The number 3, I am not sure, but I wrote, I guess. I guess it would be an unpleasant experience.
I put. You mean it will be an unpleasant experience?
What did you write? I guess.
Well, I wrote. You mean.
What did you write? Okay. Next is in the line B, but challenging in what way?
Yes, I agree.
And the last one, you'd have to trust the pilot and hope you landed safely.
Yes, I have the same.
Are you finished, ladies?
Yes, teacher.
Yes? All right. So please, let's go over the first one. Number 1. Some scuba divers did an underwater vacation for 2 weeks. Wouldn't that be just terrifying? Terrifying
What way?
in what way?
In what way?
Oh my God. In what way? Very good. Next, well, I think I would just panic all the time. I wouldn't enjoy 1 minute of it.
So what you're saying is
What you're saying is you'd be scared. Exactly. And what is the response?
It would be like
It
spending
would
your
be
vacation
like
in
spending your
prison.
vacation in prison.
It would be like spending your vacation. Continue.
Prison.
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 Very good. That's correct. Great work, ladies. Can we continue to the next one? Or do you have any questions? No? All right, let's continue with the next one. I'm gonna put these up here, and after we finish everything, I'll put them back down. There, number two. You know, I think adventure travel must be a bit boring. I'm not sure what you mean. Boring?
In what way?
Very good. Next, well, someone else organizing your vacation isn't really an adventure, is it?
So
Oh,
you're
you're
saying that
that?
Very good. Very good. Perfect. No.
An adventure is something that just happens. Nobody organizes it.
Adventure is something. Continue.
That just happens. Nobody organizes it.
Nobody organizes it.
Organize it.
Nobody organizes it. There. Very good. Very good. Do you have any questions? No? Okay. Let's go for the last one. Number 3. Leslie, Eduardo, are you finished?
Yes.
All right, Eduardo and Leslie, can you please tell me what are the answers for number 3?
I think going up in a hot air balloon will be quite challenging. What you're saying is it will be an unpleasant experience?
Yes, it's a good one, but I think this one fits better to say you mean.
I don't really understand how to do that.
No, it's the same. It's okay. So
Teacher.
what you're saying, yes, go ahead.
It's the same.
teacher can be you.
What, Diana?
You guess?
I guess.
Can be you guess?
No, it would be I guess, because you are imagining the conclusion. So I guess, yes.
Yes, I
So
guess.
I guess doesn't fit in this one.
Because it's a question, right?
This is a question, yes. So in this occasion, not I guess. You can say you mean, or so you're saying that. What you're saying is, it's okay. Let's go with you mean. You mean it would be an unpleasant experience? No. I just mean. There you go, look. I just mean. So that's our clue. That's our answer. It would be, well, challenging. But challenging, but
In what way?
In what
way?
way?
Very good. And the answer?
It will be like spinning. You have to trust the pilot and help you land it safely.
Yes, you have. You have to trust the pilot and hope you landed safely. There you go. That's it, guys. That is it. That's really good. Do you have any questions?
No.
No questions. Perfect. We're going to practice this conversation. Let's see. Diana will be number 1. Liliana number 2. Eduardo number 3. Leslie number 4. Please.
Okay. Some scuba divers did an underwater vacation for 2 weeks. Wouldn't that be just terrifying?
Terrifying in what way?
Well, I think I would just panic all the time. I wouldn't enjoy 1 minute of it.
So what you're saying is you'd be scared.
Exactly. It will be like spending your vacation in prison.
Number 2. You know, I think adventure travel must be a bit boring.
Not sure what you mean. Boring? Boring in what way?
Someone else organizing your vacation isn't really an adventure, is it?
So you're saying that an adventure is something you organize yourself?
No, an adventure is something that just happens. Nobody organizes it.
I think going up in a hot air balloon will be quite challenging.
Leslie, is your turn.
Yes, Leslie, please.
I think going up in a hot air balloon will be quite challenging.
No, the next one.
Sorry, I lost. You mean it will be an unpleasant experience?
I think this one.
You mean it will be an unpleasant experience?
Unpleasant. Unpleasant.
Unpleasant experience.
It's a question. An unpleasant experience.
I'll continue, right?
Yes, please continue.
No, I just mean it will be, well, challenging.
But challenging in what way?
You have to trust the pilot and hope you land safely.
Very good, guys. Really good. Do you have any questions? No questions. All right. The next thing you're gonna do is ask and answer your questions, these questions with all your classmates right here, right now. But give your own input, your own opinion. For example, number 1. Some scuba divers did an underwater vacation for 2 weeks. Wouldn't that be just, what would you say? What would that be for you? Exciting, interesting, dangerous, challenging, boring, amazing, whatever you think, okay? And all your classmates have to ask. Amazing in what way? Well, you can say you can see sharks and you can see whales and you can see everything. And your classmates can complement. So what you're saying is that seeing sharks is amazing. Okay?
Okay.
Are you ready, guys? All right, so please let's begin. Diana, Liliana, and Eduardo, please ask and everybody answers, okay?
Okay.
Begin.
Some scuba divers did an underwater vacation for 2 weeks. Wouldn't that be just amazing?
In what way?
Definitely no for me. It would be scary. It's my turn. Guys, it's my turn.
Sure, continue. Go right ahead. Go ahead, guys. Continue, please. Who's next?
I don't know if it is my turn, teacher. I don't know.
I think yes, it's your turn.
Thank you. You know, I think adventure travel must be a bit tired.
Tired in what way?
Did you say the number 2?
Yes.
Okay, so I think it's my turn.
Yes, Eduardo.
I think going up in a hot air balloon will be quite scary.
Scary? In what way?
In the way if you're afraid of heights, but in the other hand, you can enjoy the view.
All right, very good. The last one was better. The first two were incomplete, but I guess we can just continue. Guys, do you have any questions?
No.
No? All right, so we practice conversations, you give your opinions. Now think about different kinds of unusual trips. For example, skydiving. Who would like to go skydiving? Or go hiking the Everest? Who would like to go hiking on the Everest? Or ride a camel in the Sahara Desert? Sorry, I can't see it. Right there, guys. So what is your favorite topic?
In the Everest.
Perfect. So if you think the Everest, can you make a comment about it? For example, like this. Underwater vacation wouldn't be just, you know, I think adventure travel. I think going up a hot air balloon, so something like that. You know, hiking the Everest is difficult. Or some people go hiking on the Everest, and I think that would be just challenging. Whatever your opinion is, go ahead and make the complete comment, and your classmates can respond. Please.
I'll go first.
Go right ahead, Mr.
I think for me the most interesting is skydiving. It's amazing.
Very good, guys.
Amazing. In
Yes.
what way?
In what way?
Amazing in the way that, well, it's in my case, my own opinion, but I'm into the space and the rockets since I was like 12, and I think the skydiving is the only way to be close to the space. I know it sounds crazy, but yeah, that's what I think about skydiving. I haven't done this yet, but one day I will do it.
So I guess you're not afraid of heights then.
No.
There you go. That's how you can give your opinions, guys. You can draw conclusions, any conclusion from what your classmates say. All right. Thank you very much, Eduardo. Somebody else?
You know, I think hiking the Everest will be a really big challenge.
In what way? In what
You
way?
have to be in shape. You have to be held.
Healthy.
You have to learn how breathe correctly.
How to breathe.
You breathe.
Breathe. Yes, how to breathe.
And things like that.
All right. Now talk about anything else. Any other thing you might want to talk about? Playing loteria, eating pozole, taking an English class, whatever you think. Let's hear some comments, please. Guys? Nobody? I guess nobody. If you want, we can stop here. We are finished with the class. How was it, guys?
Interesting.
Yes?
It
Why?
was good. Yeah.
In what way?
In the way.
In the way that we are learning new things every single day.
Yes.
Any other comment? All right. I want to show, let's do the one more activity before we go. I had forgotten about it. All right. So let me see, where is this? Unit 10, lesson B, silent vowels. Where is this? Oh my gosh. I don't know what page is it, guys?
Notice how one
But silent vowels. Notice how one vowel in each of these words is silent or very reduced.
142.
Thank you very much. All right, please, Leslie, can you read this?
142.
No, the word. Can you read the word? That word, can you read it, please?
Traveling.
Close. Listen.
Oh.
Notice how one vowel in each of these words is silent or very reduced.
Traveling.
There, can you repeat?
Traveling.
That's good. Diana.
Traveling.
Okay, yes, good, Liliana. Can you read the next one, Liliana?
Family.
Family.
Eduardo, can you read the next one, please?
Business.
Business. Listen and check.
Business.
Very good. And the last one.
Interesting. Repeat the example words.
Traveling.
Traveling.
Family.
Traveling.
Family.
Business.
Business.
Interesting.
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 Very nice. So here we have traveling.
Interesting.
Traveling. Traveling. Family. Family. Business. Business. Interesting. Interesting. Or interesting. Okay? So let's repeat. Everybody repeat number one, please.
Traveling.
Traveling.
Traveling. Next.
Traveling.
Traveling.
Family.
Family.
Not family. The I does not sound.
Family.
Family is incorrect. Family.
Family.
Yeah.
Family.
Family. There you go.
Family.
Business.
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 Interesting.
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 Interesting. Very good. So I guess
Interesting.
here we have this, but we have to do it tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow we'll start with this and we'll finish it. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any questions, guys?
No.
No? All right.
No.
So we're finished for today. Thank you very much. Oh, the homework. Yeah, we do have homework. I'll show it. Oh my gosh. Here, page 163, please. Grammar extra. 163. Grammar extra. Found it?
Yes.
Unit 10, lesson B, reported speech. But we also have to do page 162. Unit 10, lesson 8.
What of them?
Both of them, yes. That will be the homework.
Okay.
All right, do you have any questions?
No, teacher.
All right. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
See you
Bye,
tomorrow.
Teacher. See you. Bye.
Tomorrow, teacher.
Bye, guys.